Hey, right alongside. How you doing, buddy? Hopefully you're doing well. Let's see. Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Nick, I see you're in here. I see two others here. I'm going to have to back this up so first. Oh, about to back this up or about to drop it. I'll throw that in there. This here is a red drum that I caught over the weekend. And I think I'm gonna need a bigger casserole dish. Dang it. Put butter in there and it's too big for the dish. Oh well. Let's see. Don't really need the tail part too much. I can take the tail off. I'm just going to cut this tail piece off here so it'll fit in the dish here. I don't need that tail that much. There ain't enough meat there to worry about. Here is the red drum. It was 19 inches. I do not have any video of it. It's almost like a big croaker. I'm gonna get that knife. I'm gonna score this along the sides here. Just cut it down to like the backbone, just so it can cook a little quicker. A lot of people will fillet these first. I put some butter down in this dish first here. I got it scored. Let me see here. Where is it? I can hear somewhere. There it is. I'm going to put Old Bay on one side of this fish. The other side I'm going to leave regular. That way Panda can still eat it. I'm going to put Old Bay on this side. I'm going to put that side down. That way it won't go down and get into Panda's side of the fish, so it won't be too spicy for her. This side I'm going to put some salt on it. Yes, I am. Get some salt. Maybe a little bit of onion and garlic. Actually, I'll do some complete seasoning on it. That'll be better. Complete seasoning on this side. I'm waiting for the oven to get to 350 and then I'm going to stick it in there for a little while. Let's see. Sam Gloves, how are you? Controversial Cruising, how are you? How you doing, Scott? Hey, Janae. Hey, Des. I'm kind of discombobulated tonight, y'all. I'm sorry. We just got Panda home from being at the dentist. She had a very good checkup, no cavities. Everything looks good. Baby teeth are coming out like they're supposed to. Adult teeth are coming in like they're supposed to. Sunday with my dad, I caught a massive red drum. He was 19 inches long. My dad does not allow me to film while I'm out with him, so yeah. There's the fish. Let me see here. There's that. Let's see here. I'm going to take a russet baking potato and I'm going to slice it up into slices. I'm going to put that around the fish so it can roast while it's in there. I may even pick the fish up and put some under the fish. Actually, I will do that. Take the fish out of the thing and just put a layer of potatoes under it. I got one whole potato here that I just cut up. Put that down. Then put the fish down. So you have fish, potatoes, butter, and seasonings. And that will go in the oven and roast here in just a few minutes. Once it gets to 350. I gotta clean the bowl out. To go with it tonight, we have some Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuit mix. So I'm going to mix that up here in just a second. While the fish is going into the oven now. That's at the 10-minute, pretty much the 10-minute mark. It'll take it a good 30 minutes to cook it. Get this worked out good. Let's see, Cheddar Bay. Cold water and sharp cheddar cheese. So, real time. How you doing? Mr. John, I went fishing with my dad Sunday for speckled trout. All I caught was a red drum. That was 19 inches long. So he is supper tonight. Hope you're enjoying your time up in Virginia and you're catching a lot. I've seen a few of your videos. It seems like you're doing pretty good up there. Let's see. This says 3/4 of a cup. So, I don't have a 3/4 of a cup. Measuring cup. Nice. Let me see. Nope. All right, I'm gonna have to This one is a half of a cup. I'll do a little bit more than that. That should be about 3/4 there. And then some cheddar cheese. I literally just went to Food Line right before I got home to get groceries, so going back tomorrow. I'll be back at work tomorrow. This is a 2-cup bag. It says half a cup. I like extra cheese, so I'm going to use about half the bag. This family loves some cheese in their biscuits. So yeah. Let me get the cheese put up while I'm thinking about it. Y'all bear with me. I'm trying to cook and put up groceries at the same time. Yes, ma'am. You're thirsty?
Thirsty to go.
He jumped.
And kick.
And kicked. Oh, goodness.
Him go. Dig up.
Cool.
Him go. You get some more for me.
These Cheddar Bay biscuits are almost like a drop biscuit.
What?
Or a spoon biscuit, as I call them. I actually got them a little bit too wet, but it's okay.
What?
I got a little bit too much water in the biscuit mix.
You add more water?
No, I got too much. What are you doing?
Give me water. Give me my mother.
I don't know if those are clean.
Hello. We keep moving. We keep moving. I keep moving.
I hear you keep moving. And so do they. Betty's live.
Ooh, I do.
Yep. Spraying a pizza pan with some Pam spray to put the biscuits on.
And
Yes, this is impromptu thing. Or live stream, I'm sorry. What are you doing, girl?
give me a cup.
That one?
Perfect.
Perfect, okay.
Thank you, Daddy.
You're welcome.
We take lid on it.
Can you get the lid off of it?
Oh, yeah.
You can.
Whoosh. Perfect. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Just like your teeth, perfect.
Okay. 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 I don't know. I need more. I need a more.
Mm.
I need a more.
Sorry, y'all. I got Panda in the background here.
Okay. Perfect. 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 Whoa.
There's what the biscuits will look like once you scoop them onto the pan. I'm going to put them right down here on the bottom shelf. And let them cook. Alright. Fish is in the oven. Biscuits are in the oven. Let me see here. I need this big thing here. Next up, I got me a nice head of cabbage. I'm gonna make me a slaw.
Golf.
Slaw.
Like we golf.
Yep. You want slaw?
No.
No. Didn't figure you would. See if I remember how to do this though. Yeah, bigger knife. Get me one of my better knives here. Has more weight behind it. This one here. Got 7 awesome people in here watching. Yeah, cabbage is one of the hardest things for me to cut ever. Alright. We're going to use that little bit of it. I'll put this bit back into a bag. Where's the bag that came out of? Right here. I didn't use all of that. The rest of this can be used tomorrow. That's going to have to throw me a different bowl. I'll go in this one. I'll take this little, maybe a little under a half of a head of cabbage. I'm going to cut it up really small and throw it in a bowl. My mom used to grate hers, but try to get y'all down here so you can see. Watch me cutting it up. If I get through this meal and not cut myself, I'll be happy. Coastal's in the background now. I think that's enough for me, her, and Panda. So I'm going to put this piece up. Put this piece in here. I need ooh, do we have sugar? Yes, we did live right here, I think. I forgot to get sugar. Spoon. Yeah, I'm gonna need the vinegar since you're over there. Let's sprinkle some sugar in there because that's what I like to have. A little bit of sugar, a little bit of vinegar, and some mayonnaise, right? I'm using apple cider vinegar for this. Basically, the vinegar will cook the cabbage in a sense. I'm just going to pour a little bit in there and stir it all up. I don't exactly know how to tell you mixtures of all this stuff. Get that stirred up and then put some mayonnaise in there. Mayonnaise right there. Whew. Some people will put salt and pepper in it, I think, don't they? Coastal.
Depends on your taste. People will put.
Yep. I am by no means the same type of chef that Coastal is.
You're not a chef.
Or cook, or whatever you want to call it. I am nowhere near as good as Coastal. But tonight was my night to cook, and yeah, we'll see how it all turns out. Y'all might want to pray for Coastal and Panda tonight. What? That cabbage is already starting to soften up from the vinegar in here. Did the lights look like the lights flashed?
The heat in here?
The heat and air system just turned off. That's why. All right, biscuits, slaw, and fish are going. I'll put the slaw to the side so to give that vinegar time to cook, somewhat cook the cabbage. But that's the prep for this meal. I got 9 people watching. Whew. Need some shredded carrots. I don't have shredded carrots. Hey Fluff, how are you? MBP Fishing, hello. California Ford, how are you doing? Headed to the dryer. California Ford. Burrito Lady, hello, how are you? If you're still in here, Janae, Nick, Daz, Real Time, Coastal. All right. Yes, that's your mom. I said Coastal out here. Is that my mom? Let me see here. Let's see. Do I have a pot down here? Don't you love it when you're rearranging the kitchen and can't find anything afterwards? I'm losing it, y'all. I'm sorry. But let's see. But anyways, that's pretty much all my prep work for tonight for this meal. Now it's just a matter of letting it cook and see how it does. The fish has been in there about 20 minutes now. It's looking good. Not sure about how long it will take, but what I will do is I will end this, and when the fish comes out, I will probably take a nice picture of it and put it on my community tab, because I don't know that y'all want to just sit here and watch me stand here and talk for 15-20 minutes. Huh?
You don't want to talk.
Not really. Or at least not stand here and talk. I got to move on. Ooh, too bad Coyote's not in here. If Coyote is in the background, I'm sorry in advance. We got a new grocery store in town called Trader Joe's. And I found some crispy, crunchy okra while I was there. Coyote would not like these at all. But they're basically whole dehydrated okra. Serving size is 1 bag. We've got some Trader Joe's close to us, but this is the first one that's really close. Like within 30 minutes of the house, not an hour or so. Yes. Okra for the win. Some people are saying they like okra, some don't. I'm going to taste test this all here. Not bad. That actually is pretty good. Let's see. Meat thermometer. I know the fish has to cook to about 145 internal temperature. So I will take it out and test it here periodically. I think the biscuits are about ready. Where did that box go? Down there under the camera. Sorry y'all if I hit the camera. That food tastes like sawdust and wood. Not all of it, because we got some maple cookies wherever Coastal has hid those at. Uh-huh.
Looking for a plastic container.
I see the white cheddar popcorn.
Look on the white shelf. In a plastic container.
Alright. I was looking for the box.
Then it says in the plastic container.
Well, the box is what I wanted to show off.
What's the trash can?
I'm not going through the trash can to show off a box. Okay. It was actually
It's
on
just
the
like
top.
right on top.
We found these here at Trader Joe's. They are very good. With a smooth maple flavored cream filling. And somewhere on here, Coastal saw that it was a product of Canada. Yep. To show that it's true maple, it's a product of Canada. Those are really good cookies. They can hurt you if you're not careful. You can eat way too many of them. If you're not careful, you will eat way too many. Whew. I need a day off for work just to... Huh, neat. I figured you would like that, Tiffany.
Hey, Tiffany.
Panda says, hey, Tiffany. Another thing that Coastal likes from there is the white cheddar corn puffs. Bought their orange frozen chicken and that stunk. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm going to... I don't have my stick butter, so I'm having to use tub butter. And just guesstimate for this, but I'm on. It says to use half a cup of butter, but I want to use 2 big scoops of butter. Well, we did get there like super early. I mean, yes, I don't mind eating butter right off the spoon. Mmm. I'm going to take the butter And I'm gonna melt it in the microwave about 10-15 seconds at a time. Put this garlic herb blend in it, and that's how you get the Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuits. So it'll be a start, stop, start, stop. Let it melt slowly so it doesn't explode everywhere. Yes, Panda. Close, Panda. Close to it. Alright, that's mostly melted.
Close to it.
Yes, ma'am.
What are you cooking?
Look in the oven.
Oh.
What are you seeing there? What are you seeing there? Do you see biscuits?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see a fish?
Yeah. What's in here?
Butter.
Butter?
Yep.
Oh, what butter?
I know you like butter. That's going to go on top of the biscuits.
Keep it.
Yes. It's going to go on top of the cheese biscuits.
You need to stir it.
Yep, I got to stir it up a little bit.
I'm going hard coming. Oh.
We'll slide it down this way. It's stirred up. Did that taste good?
Mm-hmm. It's good.
It's good.
That. Big. And like a grimy cheesy.
I used sharp cheddar cheese
Hey everyone.
in the biscuits.
Hey everyone.
There's sand in those sawdust.
Hey everyone.
Here. 1, 2, 3. There she is. Ugh. Miss 53-pound, 4-foot tall girl. She's almost getting too big to pick up. Those are not ready yet.
That thing. That fish.
Yep, there's a fish in there.
That way.
We are going to put y'all down here on the stove because I'm going to pull this fish out. And try to determine what temperature is it at. Because it's looking good. Good. Oh.
What?
What you need to be doing?
It's at about 105 degrees right now, so it needs a little longer to cook here. So internal temperature for fish when baked should be about 145. This one is around 110, so it needs a little bit longer to cook. We'll see how that does. This thing is not... My tripod is not cooperating with me tonight. Sorry, y'all. Yeah. That's all right. I just felt the heat. It didn't actually burn me. Coast or blah, 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 blah. California Ford, I normally do fry fish and shrimp and everything. But we had fried oysters last night and steamed oysters down at my dad's house. And Coastal has IBS, so too much fried foods will mess up her stomach, unfortunately. So I had to be careful with the fried foods in this house. I'm actually going to put these biscuits up here on the shelf if I can, along with the fish. So they'll go ahead and brown on the top. Oh yeah. Believe me, I've burnt myself more times than I care to say. Hey, Randy, how are you doing? Coastal,
Don't worry.
get him.
You're the one telling me so.
What? He's the one that told me to use you as a test dummy. Mm. I done told her. You don't want to try to get in trouble. You're going to learn there aren't any secrets between me and Coastal. That's why I get in trouble all the time. Yeah, earlier I was talking about my class today was on CPR and resuscitation, and Randy or R.E. Smith decided to tell me to make sure I come home and do mouth to mouth on my test dummy, being Coastal. So yeah, y'all see how well that goes over. I ain't even trying. She already knows what she's getting for Christmas. It's on top of my dresser. I'm surprised she ain't already opened it and looked. I keep stirring this slaw, that way whatever's on the top can get down into that juice and it'll all cook and soften up and not be as crunchy. The biscuits will be ready here shortly. I've got melted butter and a basting brush. I can put the butter over the top of the biscuits. Cold. Right now, if I can keep the bills paid between now and Christmas, I'll be happy. That's been the biggest issue here lately with everything. Bills, bills, and more bills. But yeah. Most of y'all know I did lose about $10 an hour when I switched jobs back in April. And professions, but it hurts, but and we're having to pinch pennies, so we'll see how Christmas goes. getting browner. Whew. I know it said this fish should take about 30 to 45 minutes. But then again, I'm doing the whole fish and not just a piece of not the 2 fillets. She barely survived the one she's got. At least mine does allow me to get overtime. So I'm going to have to start doing that, but yeah. He told me make you get a second job, Coastal. Whew.
Do you have a snap command?
Huh? I still have slap and pinch. Alright, y'all. There's the Cheddar Bay biscuits. They don't look the best in the world, but they will definitely do good. Take this butter here that I melted in the microwave and just brush it all over the top of them. Now we have garlic and herb Cheddar Bay biscuits. I might need to leave one without the butter mix because Panda's mouth will make garlic 15,000 times higher than what it actually is. But there's that. Those are done. I'll say this butter, I might dip my fish in that later. I'll move these over this way. Well, now all we're doing is waiting on the fish to finish, y'all. Once it reaches 145 internal, it was about 105 the first time I checked. I'll try it again. It looks and smells good. Let's see if I can go right. I don't want to get very hot here. Right now it's showing us about 120 internal temperature, so it's getting there slowly but surely. Saying there cardboards. I've actually thought about staying on a street corner a couple of times because had a buddy of mine a few years back said he did it just out of fun. He got the worst clothes he had to dress in, held up a sign that said, "Lost my job, please help." And he said he got almost $1,500 in 6.5 hours of standing there. That was in front of Tarjay. Yep. Right there by the IHOP. Huh? Yep, now we're just waiting on this fish to finish cooking. It looks good and smells good, but that's how I say it, Tarjay. I didn't know there was any other way to say target. Me and Custom need to go back to the one in Cary again. The box says that it makes 10 biscuits, and I made 10 biscuits, so that's pretty good. Denise, how are you doing? We have Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuits. We have homemade slaw with cabbage, apple cider vinegar, mayonnaise, and sugar. And still in the oven, waiting for it to hit a temperature of 145, is a 19-inch red drum that I caught yesterday while fishing with my dad. So, I do have a few fried oysters and some steamed oysters left over from last night. I might heat up for me.
I think that non-fried one. Those are separately.
Huh?
You get a few of the steam ones.
To you?
Yeah.
Oh.
A little bit of water and warm them up.
Alright. I'll see what I can do here in a little bit. Might have to do that after the live. But homemade loaded ham and potato soup. That sounds good. Especially with it being as cold as it is down there. Mandy, is this a lemon or a lime
What?
that you got from your daddy?
Lemon.
Lemon? I might cut that up into, huh?
What's the is it squeezable?
Yeah.
Might be ready.
She said yes. Coastal's dad has a lemon tree. This is one of the lemons that came off of it. Panda accidentally picked a couple weeks ago.
It's been a while.
About a week and a half or so ago.
Here, bring it
I'm gonna
down.
have to bring it down. I had it up for me. I'm gonna have to come over here. Trying to.
I don't want to put them over the food. Just turn to.
You shot me.
Because everybody wants to show them.
There's Ghosty.
So, whoa.
He's like, well, I see myself.
I know.
Oh,
Okay.
oh,
Okay.
Scary.
I know. Oh!
Oop.
What? That's my finger. You don't want to be rubbing and trying to
I can.
We don't want to see her. See? They don't want to see me.
She was showing off Ghosty, the guinea pig.
They don't want to see me.
Coastal lemon is a rule on seafood. Yes, it is. There's the biscuits, the bottom. The top didn't get too brown because I had them on the bottom shelf.
You won't hold them anymore tonight.
Janae, that is a guinea pig. It's not a hamster.
Dude.
Hmm. Oh my goodness. Mm. That is one good biscuit. Whew, that's a good biscuit. And yes, I have a big mouth.
One of the crazy friends, he was watching stuff and nicknamed Coyote. And when he was making all the sound, he's like, I need that recorded. I was like, what? Like his sound.
I cannot type tonight. Nope.
He said, that's a good predator or
It's alright.
prey sound. Okay.
Most nights I can, there's most nights I can't type.
But he does this type of like cats, coyotes and things around
For the red drum that's in the oven, one side I do with complete seasoning, the other side I do with Old Bay. That way, one side Panda can still eat and not be spicy. So, that was one good thing about this. Oh gosh, my phone, forget it. Even voice text gets messed up. Shoot, try voice text when you have a country accent like me. And God knows don't let me slip into my hot order accent, because I'll be down there chasing them dang darn bears in Hogg County. So, yeah. I can hit an accent sometimes that will mimic Forrest Gump and the swamp people off of that hunt or alligators down in Louisiana. And yeah. Now, Randy, you know he's going to make it to where he can stay in there the rest of his life. Ha ha ha. Joking. That's the end of my political statements. I'm about to fall down here. My dang old knee wants to give out on me tonight. Just so y'all can see what the fish looks like so far. There you go. It's looking good. It's definitely cooking good. Smells good. But the internal temp is about 140 right now. Maybe about 10 more minutes and it'll be fully cooked. Whew. To me, it's good. I would eat it the way it is, but it says to cook it to 145 internal temperature, so I'll give it about 5 more minutes and should be good. Whew, it's kind of warm in this kitchen too. Let's see. Did you say Forrest Gump, one of my favorite classic American movies? peas and carrots. Where's Lieutenant Diane? I need some eye cream. Yep. I drank enough Coca-Cola that I had to go pay. Coastal's in there laughing at me, I'm sure. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Yeah. Was that Ghosty? Whew. The guinea pig is sneezing. But yep, we got about 5 or so minutes left on this fish. As y'all saw, it was cooking good. Where I scored it, it was separating nicely. That lets me know that it's cooking. Jenny and me go together like peas and carrots. But yeah, I can sound like him at times, which is sad. No, we did have a little apple cider vinegar. I didn't know we had any. Oh well. It's alright, we got a whole brand new thing now. Whew. 7 people still in here waiting for fish to bake. But hey, it's gonna be a good supper once it's baked.
Finish it.
But anyways, let me check this thing one more time. It's been about 5 minutes. Hopefully it got those last 5 degrees in that 5 minutes. If not, I'm just going to have to finish this out. Because that fish is looking good. Right there. Let me see here. I'm going to go right down through here. Alright, it made it to 150 internal temperature, so that means it's good enough to eat. So, alright, y'all. There's the fish, the biscuits, and there's the slaw. I'll give that a good little stir. You can see how that cabbage is softened right up for the most part on most pieces because of that vinegar. I'll turn this off. All right, everyone. Yep. That was a fun one. It was a fun fighting fish because drum, pound for pound, around here are probably one of the better pulling fish that we have. But anyways, y'all take care. Have a wonderful and blessed night. We are going to dig in and enjoy this fish. Until next time, see y'all later and leave backlashing up to me. Bye.